penalties. You had that illegal contact on Marcus May where, he had an interception and illegal contact was called. It was terrible. It was, it was a crummy call, illegal contact, and it's just, it's like, ref, can you drop the whistle for a change, please? But again, I was afraid of this game. I would have rather faced Jameis Winston. I would have rather faced him. Some of the Jet fans like, oh, we got to play Fitz, and some of us, we knew that was going to be trouble. Because we know sometimes karma tends to bite the Jets in the back. We know it does. It happened yesterday. And like I said, Fitzpatrick wasn't all that good. He wasn't all that good. He made timely throws. But all else, Fitzpatrick did nothing to impress. Josh McCown was just worse. It wasn't so much the blocking. It led to him, barely having the time of day to throw the football. Forget that. When he did have the time to throw the football, when Gerald McCoy, Robert Ayers Jr., Brown, and whomever else, Levante David and that Alexander guy, when they weren't, wreaking havoc, when McCown did throw, receivers dropping passes, or, receivers being overthrown, this, that, and the other thing. That's the Jets for you, their performance yesterday, forget the fact they lost 15-10. That 5-point score is merciful. Okay? The fact that they came out, the Jets, I think what happened, the Jets, they came out probably so overconfident. They came out so overconfident, think they were going to, have a cakewalk winning this game, that, they felt like, they just had to put on the helmets and, sleepwalk through 60 minutes of football before we don't see them again for 2 weeks. And it's more shameful the fact that Jets had more time to prepare for this game. They had 10 days. Okay? They went out, they did their business against Buffalo, who are starting to really reveal themselves as a big fraud. That third-ranked Buffalo Bills defense, giving up 34 to the Jets last week, giving up 47 yesterday to the New Orleans Saints. But, it makes you wonder. This game yesterday was to hopefully see if the Jets could be involved in the playoff chatter. These are games that they're supposed to win, given what their schedule is going to be like the rest of this year. And man, they failed. 2009, the Jets were 4-6, and despite how mediocre the AFC is, look, the Jets. It's hate to say it, there are fans out there that say, let's see what Petty can get. Surprisingly enough, the season is not over. That's the sad part of it. The season is not over. Unfortunately, the Jets couldn't take advantage of the fact that the Bills lost, But now it's looking more like Jacksonville and Tennessee, might be the ones, representing the AFC South Division crown and a wild card. They're both 6-3 right now. I believe Jacksonville's, I think Tennessee is the tiebreak at this moment. But, you know what? I think, the playoff, when you can't beat teams like this. For the Jets, this is 4 games now this year that they've given away. The team should be 6-4. Generous if I say 7-3, but with the Patriots, you never know. But at the same time, they had a 2-touchdown lead in that game. But you never know. Despite the Severian Jenkins play, whatever. They had that 2-touchdown lead in the fourth quarter against the stinking Dolphins. Come on now. Blown. Atlanta, right for the taking, right? 3-game losing streak that they had, all in our division, right? Who else gives them that? The Jets. And then you had this game. A team that the Jets are better than. And they couldn't win. This is a young team, and they're playing hard. I'm not going to take that away. Okay, I know I sound like a broken record. I'm not going to take away the fact that they have played, they're a young team, that they are playing for the coach. But this whole, inability to close thing, it goes before Todd Bowles. It's happened since Rex. So, for what that's worth, But all we've seen, you know, all we've seen is Jeff. It's just a big fat letdown, a big fat tease. There are times where the Jets think they can just go out, strap the helmets on, and sleep, thinking, you know, they go in so overconfident. Where have we seen this before? Oh yeah, and we're gonna constantly be hassled about this. Week 17 in Buffalo in 2015. That's where the opponent's ripe for the take, and just do your thing, and you're in good shape. No. How many times have we gone through this? You know? Typical Jets. You know? It's really it's disgusting. It's just really flat out disgusting. And they lose to the Buccaneers, the Succaneers, the Yuccaneers. You know? That's what happens. You know? I can't express enough disappointment in this. You know? I can't. You know? It's you know, I waited 10 days. I waited an entire day at work, although one of my co-workers, you can kind of say, and I'm going to fix his, I'm going to be like, hey, listen, how many times have we gone through this? Okay? How many times have we gone through this? All right? Stop telling me the result of the game, or hinting it to me, or seeing what you saw, or everything else. This is a Patriot fan, mind you. Okay? I don't know how he watches football. I don't know how. Okay? People watch Game of Thrones. People watch Survivor. Okay? You know, they want to be surprised at what happens. Okay? They'd rather not have things spoiled. So, I mean, look. For what it's worth, that's how I feel about the Jets. Okay? That's my Sunday where I don't get to see them all the time. I don't get to see them play because, you know, I'm at a network. But it's like, how many times do I have to tell people, stop spoiling the game for me? Win or lose. You know? I feel like I can't get that break. So, look, I mean, you know, Tampa Bay. Oh, I mean, all these dumb statistics. How Tampa Bay, you know, the Jets were 10-1 against Tampa Bay in history, considering we don't see them frequently. Yep, all those things. They all fall down. Yeah, which all that stuff gets thrown out the window when kickoff happens. Anyway, that being said, my wife is calling me if you hear that noise, so I'm going to sign off for here. This is your Island Plater speaking. Deuces for now. See you soon.